Hey y'all, welcome to the craziness around here. Sorry that my dogs are barking. They bark all the time, so I apologize. But check out, we're going to create with this brand new frame that is called the honeycomb frame, and it's actually a smaller version of what was available, I think, over Black Friday sales. So when you pop on, say hey. And our keyword is pray. I forgot to change the keyword, so let me change that really quickly. But our keyword is pray, P-R-A-Y. And I apologize if you hear my dogs barking. I don't know what is up. They have been so like skittish lately. Like any noise, they bark at. Let me get this going. Sorry, y'all. Our keyword is pray. Hi, Robbie. Hi, guys. When y'all pop on, say hey. And let's see if our keyword works. Sorry, y'all. Normally I have this together. There we go. Hi, Donna. Hi, Tammy. Hello, y'all. Do me a huge favor. Hit the heart button and share the video. And if you're not already doing so, make sure you comment exclamation point notified to get signed up for live notifications. I'm sorry, y'all. My dog's barking at the beginning of my live. Like as soon as I press live, they started barking and it's like got me all rattled. But comment exclamation point notified to get signed up for live notifications. And you'll get a message every time I go live. And we're going to do some crafting. But this is the honeycomb frame. I don't know if you've seen this. We had a bigger version of it over in November. But they made a smaller version of it. So there's a black side and a white side. And so we are going to actually clean off this side, and we're going to chalk on both sides. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Kathleen. Y'all, I'm like rattled because they keep barking. So it is a chalkboard surface, so I am just going to take off what I've already put down. I'm taking my paste scraper and just scraping all of this off. And we'll take our board eraser. Yes, comment the word pray. And I'll send you a message. I forgot to include this one in my link, but you can find it on the What's New tab. But let's get this wiped off and we're going to start. Hi, Jan. Hi, Melinda. Do me a huge favor, y'all. Hit the heart button for me and sprinkle the video. But I'm going to dry this off. Y'all, my heart is going like a million miles a second because of my dogs. They scared me. Hi, Sharon. Oh my goodness. All right, so look, it is nice and dry and I can reuse it. That's what I love about the chalkboard surfaces. But we're going to take this one. It says pray big, worry small. And we are going to fuzz this. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Miss Janice. We're going to fuzz this. So this is a size A transfer. I gotta take a deep breath. I don't know what is wrong with me. And we're gonna fuzz. Hi, Miss Lee. Thank you for sprinkling. We're gonna fuzz, which means we're just gonna add a little bit of lint to the back. And then we are going to lay this down right in the center. All right, lay that down. And then we're gonna push down, making sure that we like where it's at. That looks pretty good. So we're gonna push this down, making sure that there are no air bubbles, and here we go. So we are going to use some Nominee, which that color came back for us. We're going to use some Black Velvet. Hi, Tonya. Oh no, I see a message. Hi, Karen. I wish they would come out with bigger one again. I like to order another one. I have the two. Oh, so you want the bigger version of it? Well, make sure you come to my live sale on the 21st because we might have some available for you. So we're going to kind of use a combination of colors. We're going to use Black, Pesto, Nominee, and Disco, which is our color of the month. And Karen, you never know. They might come out with, come back out with the bigger ones. You just never know. Okay. So I'm going to go in with the Nominee on the Pray. We're going to do Pray Big in Nominee. I probably should have started with the very top rather than doing the Pray Big, but I always just go directly to that Nominee because I love it so much. I am so excited they brought this back. You're welcome, Miss Karen. You are welcome, my friend. All right. And y'all, Nominee is a metallic gold. It is gorgeous. It's perfect to paint with. I've even seen people painting like hardware with our Nominee, and it looks beautiful. So you can totally paint the hardware on different surfaces and all of that if you needed to. All right. So I got that on there. Looks good. I'm going to lift it up, and we're going to do the paste and pull. So we pasted, we pulled it up because we don't want that color to dry in the silk screen. All right, so I'm going to lay it back down, and I'm just going to gently press wherever I have not chalked yet. Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, guys. My light is fixed. Y'all, I'm so excited. My light is finally fixed. A new light bulb came in, and I don't know if y'all saw my post, y'all, but my laser is down right now, unfortunately, because your girl made a boo-boo. So I'm waiting on a part. So kind of orders, I'm shipping out orders I'm shipping out orders that I can ship out. But they're going to be on hold probably until Thursday. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do. I'm kind of at the mercy of when the company will ship the part. All right, so we pasted, we're going to pull it up. Ooh, y'all, isn't that pretty? What boo-boo? Yeah, so your girl, so there's a lens in the laser, right? There's a lens in there that you're supposed to clean. Well, your girl, I guess, just forgot that she needed to clean it, and I actually burned it. So now the laser won't cut all the way through. So I am having to order a new lens. Hopefully it will be here on Thursday. But just the life of me, no shocker there that I forgot to do that. Okay. Ooh, so pray big, worry small. And then we're going to lay this down. And, oh, shoot, y'all. I got black on it where I didn't want it. Well, I have a thunder. All right, we're going to go in some disco. And we're going to do the little bird in the disco color, which is our color of the month. And it's another metallic color, but it's metallic silver. And this one is only available this month, so snag it while you can. You can get it when you place an order of $45 or more. I'm sorry, $75 or more on my website. What glue can I use for this? What glue can I use for this project? I'm not using any glue tonight. I don't know if that answers your question, or you just want to know what kind of glue I use. Maybe that. I don't know. All right. Go in, because we're going to do 2 projects tonight. And I will have a kit available in the VIP group. If you want to snag this and do it too, you totally can. But this idea was not mine. I was inspired by another person who made something very similar. And so, Miss Connie, I use Stick Fast glue. So Stick Fast glue, and it's the thick one. If you comment the word pray, Connie, P-R-Y, my page will send you a message, right? And in that message, there'll be a link to my Amazon storefront, and it's linked right in there underneath glue. There it is, y'all. What do y'all think? I think that is so pretty. That's so pretty. I love it. Yay, you got your glass mats. I love mine. All right, let's clean this, and then we're going to do the back side. So let me throw all my squeegees into a jar. Thanks, y'all. Thank you. All right, because I don't think we're going to need, we might use disco next, but we'll see. We'll see what y'all want to do. All right, let's clean this. Looking for my board eraser. Spray it with water, regular water. And then just scrub the front and the back like so. Now, people always get worried when the color black or another color stains the transfer. It's okay if it stains. You just want to make sure that it's completely, that the silkscreen is completely cleared out when you're cleaning it. If it stains the green part, it's okay. Hi, Sharon. Francis, I got mine from Michael's, but you can also get it on Amazon, and that's also linked in my Amazon storefront. Hi, Donna. And anytime y'all use my link on Amazon, it does help me. All right, let's dry this. All right, so we're gonna dry. Getting all that extra water. I really need to get some paper towels in here. And then we're gonna put it back on its backer sheet. So there's a yellow side and a white side. You're gonna do white side to sticky side, okay? Just line it up, and there you go. The plastic corners on the mat, did you take them off or glue them on? I took mine off because it was driving me nuts. I think you're supposed to leave them on, but I took them off because they kept moving on me, and it was really annoying. All right, so if you're just jumping on, this is what we're making. This is one of the things we're making. So if you comment the word pray, hold on. If you comment the word pray, I'll send you the link to everything I'm using. So let's get this dry, and then we'll throw it into the frame really quickly, and we'll see what y'all think. Thanks, Miss Rhonda. I love it because it is a chalkboard surface, so you can switch it out. So even like, necessarily you may not want like a permanent like cutout or sign for this, but you could just throw it onto a chalkboard, which I love. Okay. So let's just check it out. I'm not going to lock it in there yet, but there it is. You could add some sprigs of greenery, but what do y'all think in the frame? I think that's really pretty. I really like that. I think it's adorable. All right. Let's make sure that it's dry. Ooh, it's not dry, but y'all, I have some new items that are launching tomorrow that I'm going to show you at the end of the live. So if you want to see some of the items that are launching tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, hang out till the end. And we will do a giveaway at the end. We will do a giveaway. So y'all have to hang on, hit that heart button, and sprinkle the video for me. All right. Hi, Lisa. So I'm going to take my fuzz cloth, this dirty old thing. I need to wash it. I'm going to take my fuzz cloth, and I'm actually going to put this side down. I'm doing that because I don't want the paste to scratch off because of the surface or the glass mat underneath. Sure, Miss Rhonda, I totally can, my friend. So now we're gonna do the black side, okay? And we're gonna do this one. This one says, thanks for hopping by with little bunny ears. Y'all, I've seen someone use this transfer and they made like little bunny behinds to go underneath the ears, and it's so cute. So we might have to do that. But y'all were telling me in my VIP group that y'all are wanting to see some spring crafts. So y'all let me know in the comments, do you want to see Easter craft, more Easter, or do you want me to switch over to spring? You're welcome, Miss Rhonda. All right, so I fuzzed it. We're going to lay it on top of the on top of the surface. And then we're going to push down. Okay. So I'm thinking we're going to do disco for the outline of the bunny ears. More Easter, spring. Both would be awesome. Okay. The thing is, y'all, Easter is like a little over a month. So there's not a ton of time left to do all the spring crafts or Easter crafts. Spring. Okay. I don't know if this is going to show up. Let's try it. So I'm taking my detail tool and I'm going in, I'm doing the outline of the bunny ears in disco. And I'm hoping that this will show up on the black. And then we'll go in on the inside of the ears in peony here in just 1 second. But I'm trying not to mix them, because y'all know me. I get nervous and I go fast and then I mess it up. that's the great thing. It's a chalkboard. So, hi, Kathy. Girl, how have you been? I hope you're doing well. I have not seen your name pop up in quite some time, but I hope you're doing good, my friend. All right, gonna go over this. We're gonna clean our squeegee, our detail tool, and then we're gonna do the inside of the ears because I don't want to lift this. Can y'all hear my dog? Can you hear the little pitter patter of his feet? It is beautiful on the black. The disco, yay, Miss Donna. Thank you for telling me. I haven't tried disco on a black chalkboard. I've done it like on a black back, like a painted background, but I guess it really wouldn't be different, right? All right, so now I'm going in with Peony and I'm doing the little bunny ears. Okay, just getting this nice and covered. I am trying to work a little bit faster so that way my disco does not dry on me. All right, let's lift. Ooh, y'all, look at that. That's so cute. I love that. So I do see some spots that I missed with my disco. So I'm going to lay it back down and I'm going to try to go over where I missed the spot to kind of push that paste through. I think I see a little spot right here that I missed and a little spot right here that I missed. But that's the great thing is that you can lay it back down and go over it before you pull it up. Okay, so there are the little ears. Yes, the word tonight is pray, P-R-A-Y. Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for helping. All right, so knowing what we know that this is what this looks like, what color should we do the wording? I pulled white. Should we do white? Should we do disco? Should we do peony? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I know, I love the ears. They're so cute. I want to do, like I was telling y'all, I saw somebody who made little bunny behinds to put underneath and it turned out really cute. White, peony, white. Yeah, I'm just thinking white. Okay, let's go white. Let's go white, y'all. Okay, if I can get this shut. Close up my disco. Whoop. I've got better fingers tonight, y'all. All right, let's grab our white chalk paste. And when you comment the word pray, this transfer won't be in there, but I can go back in and add it along with all the colors I'm using if you want to grab it. But I will put a kit in the VIP group if you just want me to order it for you. Instead of going to the website yourself, I can order it and then get it shipped to you. That is going to be an option. Okay, so pick up all that extra and let's lift. Oh yeah, white was the good choice. Check that out. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. All right, let me throw that in here. Let's dry this. And then I do see a spot where I messed up. Do y'all see like right here at the top, that white line? I got off the transfer. Good thing is I'm using a chalkboard so I can wipe it right up. And it's like, I never made a mistake. All right. So here's the pray big, worry small. And then here is thanks for hopping. I love that. That's so cute. Thanks for hopping by. All right, let's clean our transfer. We'll set this to the side to let it dry for a second. Let's clean this. So same thing. Thanks, y'all. I feel a little out of practice. I'm not even gonna lie because I didn't go live for a while, for a few days. I was just in a funk. I just was in my own head about everything. So I took a few days off of live. And so I feel like a little like shaky tonight. I don't know what's going on. And then it didn't help that, you know, Boone and Tucker, my two dogs, as soon as I pressed the live button, just started barking. I think that scared me too. I know, I love the two-sided surfaces as well. They're coming out with some really good chalkboard surfaces, which I am really excited about. Because they kind of went away from it for a little while, and then we were like begging them to bring it back, because that's what chalk's all about, is the chalkboard surfaces. And I love it because I can switch it out for the holidays or for the seasons and not have to invest in a ton of, you know, different surfaces. All right, so it's nice and clean. The stickiness is coming back, sticky side up. There's a yellow side and a white side to sticky side. Right, Miss Stephanie? Lay it down, and it's good to go. You can see it's stained a little bit. We're not going to stress about it. All right, let's dry. All right, y'all, so hit the heart button if you like tonight's projects. We did 2. And if you want the supply list, comment the word pray. And do me a huge favor and share the video. Yeah, Miss Robbie. Ooh, Miss Dawn, that's awesome. That's a score. Why am I drying that side? Let's get this completely dry. But, where is it? Disco is still available, so make sure, yay, you received your club transfer. Make sure you grab it while it's still available, because once it's sold out, it's gone. Thank you, Miss Sandy. Miss Sandy, didn't you just have surgery, or was that Miss Debbie? Or was it both of y'all? All right, so this is the mini honeycomb frame. So like I was saying, this one came out in a size, like a B, to fit a B size. But that one was just a limited time. But I should have some in my, what does I have? I should have some in my live sale. Why are you doing that? There we go. All right. So, I know. Girl, if you can save 30%, you should. All right. So, here's side number 1. So, the Pray Big, Worry Small. So, it's kind of like your everyday one, right? And then you can flip it, pop it out, flip it over, put in your Easter side, and there it is. So which side, you both did. Okay, Miss Debbie, are y'all doing okay? So which side is your favorite? Is it the hopping by or the pray? I love the big one, so I need to get, yes, you do, Miss Robbie. I believe I have that one. It's on one size only, right? So they had a big one. Are you talking about this? Hold on, Miss Helen. Are you talking about the glass mat or the frame? So which side is your favorite? I think this side is my fave. The pray, yeah. That nominee just looks so good on the white. It just looks so good. Both. You could even do, ooh, you know what? You could even paint this side. You could paint this side and have a two different sides. We're just not running through. All right. There it is, y'all. So hang on. I've got 2 new things to show you, okay? So tomorrow they're releasing some of the stuff that didn't come in time for the launch earlier this month. There's going to be a couple of Chalkmade kits. There's a wreath, an egg wreath Chalkmade kit that you can get. This one is 23 by 17. So there's a couple of Chalkmade kits. There's some vinyl sheets that you can purchase, but I have 2 items here. Y'all. So this is going to be available tomorrow. It is a beaded chalkboard round. Yeah, it's a good size, Miss Francis. It covers what I need it to. This is a beaded chalkboard round. A beaded chalkboard round. Y'all, so you can make all the rounds and switch it out. So then there is the white side. So this will be available on my chalk site tomorrow. I know, Miss Rhonda. tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, but there is a white side as well. Oh my goodness. Isn't that so cool? So if you have limited space and you don't have all the room to make the rounds like I make, this is a perfect option for you because it's a chalkboard surface, so you can totally clean it off and redo it for all the different seasons and holidays. So the only down point is it doesn't have a hanger. So I'm thinking command strips. How big is the insert? Let's see. So it is 16 inches. So it's the same size as our rustic round. The inside is 16 inches. So it's still a pretty good size. Y'all. I know, Miss Lee, I need to buy some more. I only got the one from, you can use both sides. So there's the white side and then there's the black side. Isn't that so cool? So that will be available tomorrow. Yeah, you can totally put a hanger on it too. They just didn't, but I wanted to use this tonight, but the transfer I wanted to use was out of stock, so that didn't happen. Then we have a new accessory, and I'm sure some of y'all have seen this. What is happening? Oh, I'm sure some of y'all have seen this, but it is, y'all know what this is? Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Comment. I'm not sure, Miss Lee. I was just thinking that. I have no idea. I really hope there are going to be refills. It's a bow maker and it's teal, y'all. So now I don't have a reason to not be good at bow making because I've got the bow maker. Isn't that so cool? I know, I'm so excited for this bow maker. I don't have an excuse now. Now I can make really pretty bows. I mean, I could have bought like a Bowdabra, but now I don't have an excuse. So which one are you more excited about? The bow maker or the beaded chalkboard round? Which one's your favorite? Or which one are you more excited about? I'm so excited. You want one? The round. I figured it was going to be the round because that's one I'm really excited about. I'm really excited about the bow maker. Yes, now we can learn from you to make bows. Well, Miss Nancy, I'm still working on it, but you can definitely learn from me. The beaded round, the bow maker, the round, awesome. So both of those items, the chalkboard round and the bow maker and some other items will be available tomorrow on my chalk site. At 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in the morning, okay? So grab those while you can, but here is our project for tonight. We're gonna pick a winner, okay? So don't go anywhere. And the winner is gonna win some cutouts from me. So hit the heart button and comment away. How much is the round? I don't know how much the round is off the top of my head, unfortunately. What time is that Central? 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So 8 a.m. Pacific Time, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Miss Robbie's skilled at bow making. Miss Robbie, I think you need to come on here and teach us. All right, let's pick a winner. You're going to win a pack of Peep Bunnies. This was in, yes, Miss Kathleen. And you'll need to grab the color of the month. Don't forget to get that. So I'm going to pick a winner from the comments. I'm just refreshing. I'm just refreshing the screen. Thanks, y'all. All right, here we go. We're going to pick our winner. All right, so 1, 2, 3. And it is Miss Sandy Brown. Miss Sandy Brown, you are tonight's winner. You have won a set of 5 little Peep Bunnies. I've put these on the little mini the little mini wooden tags and made like little tier tray garlands with it. So Miss Sandy, if you will do me a favor and send a message to the page saying I won, I will get these out to you tomorrow. Okay. All right, y'all, go check out the VIP group. I will post the kit up here in just 1 second. That will be available for you. Or you can just use the link that's directly in the message when you comment the word pray. Yay, Miss Jeannie. I'm so glad you love it. All right, y'all. I will be back on tomorrow doing another craft with y'all. I cannot wait. Have a great rest of your evening, and I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. Bye, guys.